Welcome everybody to another episode of MSK Coding. It's been 4 months since I've made an episode, but in that 4 months, I've gotten past 100 subscribers. Thank you to everybody who subscribed in these past 4 months. Well, we have to get onto the program now. So, this program is Python Challenge 10. You might be asking yourself, what is Python Challenge? What is a Python Challenge? Well, this is the Python Challenge website. Once you go here at pythonchallenge.com, you click here to get challenged. Then you can solve some fun coding challenges. So here it says 2 to the 38. Try to change the URL address. So what is 2 to the 38? That is this big amount. So I copy that and I just paste it right into this spot. And boom, we got onto level 1 of Python Challenge. Then you can solve this clue, which gets you to the next level. And every time you just change this part, if it asks you, also change this part of the web address. But this Python challenge that we're doing is level 10. And this Python challenge says len of a of 30. So there's a list, and we need to find the length of the 30th or 29th item in the list, since the indexes start at 0. Well, if we go through, we can click on this. What does this get you to? A equals 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, and so on. So this is the list that they're talking about. Well, what is special about this list, you might think? Well, this is a sequence called a look and say sequence. So, Python and Wikipedia. So here we see 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, and all of that. So it is generated by 1 is read off as 1, 1. So we write the next number as 1, 1. 1, 1 is read off as 2, 1, so 2, 1. 2, 1 is read off as 1, 2, 1, 1. So then you get 1, 2, 1, 1. And so past this you get 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, and then so on. So you might be asking yourself, well, how do you make a program like this? Well, the way that you do it is you have to read a certain chunk of the number, and until it becomes a different digit, so if you have like 1, 1, 1, 2, until it becomes a 2, you have to read. And you have to read that there are 3 ones. So in the next number, you put 3, 1 as the starting 2 digits. Then you read off that there's 1, 2. Since that's the end of it, you don't need to read off anymore. So since there's only 1, 2, you just put 1, 2. So 3, 1, 1, 2. You do the same. So it's 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, and it goes so on. So this is the function that I made. Def sequence of number. Number is just the string that you put in at the start to generate the sequence. So we set a global variable that is string, and we set it to just, a blank string. We set character to be num of 0. And so num right here is basically the number that you're having. So num must be a list, or a string actually, not a list. And we take that first character of num as character. And we make character num to be 0. Then we put a loop, for loop, for y in range length of num. So it's reading through all the digits of num. If number of y is not character, so it's saying if we go through and if it's a new digit that's popping up, then string is string, but you add y minus carnum. Y is just the y is the index of the number that is different from car, and you subtract that from carnum, which is the starting of the number that was checked for. So let's say it's 1112, then it checks 1112. 2 is different. That is the third index. And then we say, well, carnum is 0, so we were checking for number index 0, which was just 1. And so since index 3 was not 1, we do 3 minus 0, and you get 3. So we have to add that to string. And then you also have to add the character, because you don't just have 3, you have 3, 1, 1, 2. Then character is now num of y, so we just change what number it's checking for, and carnum is y, so we check the starting point. And we have sequence of one hashtag. This hashtag is just there to kick off the process, because if it's just one, it's not gonna work. So if it's not a number and it's not a special character, you can just put it there. So then 4x in range 29, we already have the first one here because it asks for, right here, I have 30. For x in range 29, do sequence of string plus hashtag, which is, well, hashtag for the same reason. And then we keep doing the sequence, so we recurse it. You take the answer, or you take what it outputs, you put it back into the function, and you do that 29 times. Then you have to print the length of string, because it asks for the length. And so once we do it, wait, what happened here? There. So once we do it, I always, at the end, I just put a comment, putting the answer, and that's what it does. It spits out 5808. So we change the bool here, which was the answer from the previous question, to 5808. Boom. And we go on to the next Python challenge. That is it for the coding program today. Again, thank you for 100 subscribers. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in 4 months, but, well, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye!